Right, welcome back to the channel, and we're back again today with our friends at Motorcycle World, and I'm taking out this, the Yamaha Tracer 900 GT, and I really like the look of it, and I love the colour, like a camo green almost. But yeah, let's get this done. Right, so here we are. Well, we're sitting here. I thought I'd go through a few of the specs. The seat height. Now I'm got a 31-inch inseam and I'm just on my tiptoes. Agile, you wouldn't believe, for a bike the size of this. All right, it's derived from the MT-09, so the engine itself, although it's gone through some changes, is bloody brilliant. But yeah, we'll get more on it when I do the walk around as usual. The two front screens, the right one handles all stuff to do with the trip computer, and the left hand side does your speed, your RPM, your gear indicator, your fuel meter, and all your rider modes and stuff just down here. Manually adjustable screen, which, yeah, I suppose I'll tell you what it's like when I've been on the dual carriageway and whatnot. On this, the GT variant, you get electronically controlled, fully adjustable KYB forks and shock, heated grips, cruise control, quick shifter and auto blipper. The only thing I can say is the seat's a bit hard. I've only been on it a few minutes, and the seat's a bit hard, but you can get a comfort seat or something for it. But legs quite up high, to be fair. But like I said, the seat's adjustable and the foot pegs are adjustable by 15mm up and down. So whether that makes a big difference, I don't know. I will say one thing: at higher speeds, it's not really. Is it giving me? My legs are totally fine, but going out, it's, I don't know, it's just that, yeah, it's right on the top of my head. So maybe if I was a bit shorter, I'd be in a nice little bubble. There you go. So it's not the bike, it's me. I'm too tall. And I quite like these two displays. It's had mixed opinions, obviously, because everybody's got one. Like they say, opinions are like arseholes. Everybody's got one. Not everybody is one. Okay, just getting that out there. Cruise control. Do you know, I never know how to. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, that's handy. Oh, I like that. So you can literally do no-handed, and if you want your arms to have a break, you set it at 72, and that feels so strange not having your hand on the throttle. Like I said, if I was a bit shorter, I'd be in that nice little bubble, but I'm not, so I'm a bit bobbleheadish. See, now at the minute I'm in A2, which is more of a touring mode, but once we pull over I will put it in A1 and see what that's like. But the throttle response in A2 is lovely. Yeah, I just don't know about this seat. Not the comfiest, it's quite firm, but apart from that, at this precise minute, very, very good. Right, that's A1. So it should firm everything up now for a sportier ride. Oh, done it just. Wow, done it just. And that quick shifter and auto blipper is silky smooth. It's almost like riding an automatic. Like I said, the only negative for me at this precise minute is this seat, which I suppose it could just be me. Obviously it's not as brutal as the MT-09, but it's horses for courses. But still a spirited ride, I must say. I'll go through everything it's got during the walk around. I can't believe how much wind noise I'm getting through my helmet. I think it's like pushing it up underneath. I always get stuck behind bloody cars. You just want to shout, get out the f***ing way! Coming through! It's even got cornering LED lights, so it picks out the apex for you at night, which is good, I suppose. But it comes with heated grips as standard. This is a GT model, remember, not standard. Not that I need it today, being 20 degrees, well 21 degrees and sometimes sunny. What are you braking for? It's a push bike, not an horse. If you ain't got room to get through there, mate, you should not be driving. Oh, loads of gravel on the... Oh, and this comes with slide control. Wheelie control. I think that's quite good. Slide control. Yeah, I don't go fast enough to slide. My helmet is so noisy. And I wasn't getting that on the FTR that I've just got off of. I need a petrol station to top up this 18 litre fuel tank. Yeah, it's this bloody wind noise. It's enough to drive you nuts. I bet you can't hear me when you say yay! Yeah, even that. Oh no, that gives me bloody wobbles. Oh, I can't do that. Can't fucking see. That's it. Yeah, I'm not overtaking. Solid white lines, you see. Solid white lines. Not allowed to overtake. It's as simple as that. The wind coming off of it is bloody awful. I don't get it. But yeah, the airflow around you is so turbulent. And I'm sure it's just to do with that bloody screen. So, if you're going to get one, get an aftermarket screen. And it's such a good bike apart from that. So, don't let that put you off, because it is a blinding bike. See, now that is better. If I just ride standing up. I was really looking forward to this bike. And don't get me wrong, it's still a fantastic bike. It's based on a fantastic bike anyway, but it's just that wind. So it could be just a case of a new screen or a modified screen, which there'll be aftermarket ones out soon anyway. So the switch gear oozes quality, it's really nice. Even in A1, soaks up the bumps nice. So yeah, all in all, it's a lovely bike. It is. There's no getting around it. But there's a few little bits that I'm not keen on, which is a good thing. It just goes to show that I'm being honest. I would personally rather have no screen, because that to me is what's causing it. It's one of those things, I'm afraid. It's one of those things. No bike is going to be absolutely perfect. It's going to have little bits that you don't like. Is it a deal breaker for me? Not in the slightest. And this, it just wants to go and go and go and go and go, and that makes up for it, I'm afraid. Mirrors, brilliant. Switch gear, like I said, brilliant. Full LEDs all the way around. The electronic suspension is flawless, and people I know aren't keen on this display and that, but I think it's quite good. I really like it. It suits the bike. It's got every detail that you need to know, and some you don't need to know, there right in front of you. And it is comfortable, right? There's no getting away from it. Your position is comfortable. The seat's a bit firm for my liking, but that's what it is. It is what it is. I've got to say thank you to Motorcycle World for lending us this to do a test ride on, or first ride. If you're looking for a new or used motorbike, go and give them a visit. They're lovely. I'll put a link in the description for you. And if you like our content and I haven't bored you to tears, which I have a habit of doing, believe it or not, give us a like and a subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, just give the video a thumbs up, and it really helps us with YouTube. And I think, considering it's got a standard can on it, like I said, it sounds bloody awesome. So get yourself a test ride booked on one if this is your sort of bike. You won't be disappointed. And you can throw it into bends and it just goes, go on then. So here we have the 2021 Yamaha Tracer 900 GT. It's a 88889cc, producing 117 brake horsepower at 10,000 RPM and 68 foot-pounds of torque at 7,000 RPM. Right, the wet weight is 212 kilos, which for a bike that size I don't think is bad. Like I said, on every bike, they're only everywhere they're sitting still. The GT model, these panniers come as standard, and let me see if I can show you. Sorry about this, but you push that button, and then they open up, and you can get a full-size helmet in there, and obviously you get two of them because why wouldn't you? The bike can carry 193 kilos with rider and luggage combined. So, well, that's what the specs are for the suspension setup, I would imagine. Right, so the fuel tank holds 18 litres. You've got an adjustable screen there. The seat height has two positions, 810mm and can be adjusted up to 825mm. And the foot pegs can be adjusted up to 15 millimeters up and down. Now, it's got twin colour TFT screens. The left one deals with RPM, speed, fuel level, gear position and traction control settings, while the right display is split into four parts, as you can see. There you go. And that just displays all your trip computer information. It's a stunning bike. It comes with a 6-axis IMU as standard, cornering ABS and traction control, slide control, and all importantly for me, wheelie control, because I'm a bit ham-fisted. It's got 4 rider modes and 2 additional modes. A1 is a harder setup for sportier riding, and A2 is softer for touring and rougher roads. It's electronically controlled KYB suspension. You got there the quick shifter and auto blipper, standard on the GT model. It's got full LED lighting, which I quite like. Plus, on each side, you've got cornering LEDs, so it lights up the apex of a corner when you're going into it, which is nice. But yeah, it's a lovely bike, really is nice. But yeah, the price for this model, the GT, comes in at £12,199, and yes, I really do quite like it. So yeah, right, let's get back on the bike. Brake wise, I'm not sure what they've got, but I will put it up along here. It's one thing I didn't actually check. I know they're a Yamaha brake. Right, well that's it from me. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, give us a like and a subscribe, blah 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 blah, you know how it goes. And ride safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.